Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is David, aka Kindred, and we have started a TCG business and now a YouTube channel and are trying to grow them both from the ground up. And we are going to document our entire process. Um, if this is the type of content you enjoy watching, someone growing something from the ground up, please drop a like and subscribe. I'll be putting out videos every day that my wife doesn't work as I try to spend time with her on her days off. We are expecting a daughter at the beginning of the year, so I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm trying to spend as much time with her as I can. But yeah, so if this is the type of content you like, I'd appreciate you guys subscribing. And yeah, so we're going to hop right straight into this. As far as yesterday, we didn't get nothing done like we talked about in the previous video. I have a very bad habit of getting started on something. Like yesterday was conditioning cards. I have a bunch of cards I have to condition for TCG and for eBay. But I have a very bad habit of starting on something and then trying to see it through to the finish and just doing that. And that's not necessarily great in this type of business. Spending days conditioning cards without actually listing any cards, like yes, it's gonna save me some time, like at the end of everything, but like I need to be posting cards because I need to be selling. And the time that I take away from not posting cards is time that it takes away from me selling, which then slows down my cash flow, which then slows down my growth. And that's not a good thing. So I'm going to try to change that around this time around. And we are going to focus on putting cards on today. I've conditioned a lot of cards. I still have a whole lot more to condition. My goal is going to be to put 100 cards on eBay and then put 100 cards on TCGPlayer, and we're going to go back and forth. At a certain point, like when it starts to get close as far as like running out of cards to list, then I'll probably condition some more cards and we'll just go back and forth. Right now, I really just want to be listing some cards every single day. We might just shoot for a number. We might do like 200 on eBay and 200 on TCGPlayer, or maybe just 100 on eBay and 100 on TCGPlayer. I don't know. Or we may just shoot through all of them. I don't know. But we need to be listing cards. Whatever it is, we need to be listing cards. My TCGPlayer store is empty right now. I need to get some cards on there. I really need to. I really want to test these waters out of having a whole lot of playable trainers and Pokemon and see how they sell. At my floor price that I'm going to do 25 cents on the non-hollows, and then 40 cents on the reverse hollow and hollows. Obviously, if they're worth more than my floor price, we're going to mark them up accordingly. Um, I have done something different. I just did it last night. On eBay, I have dropped my prices, my floor price, a little bit on certain cards. So, like my lightly played reverse hollows and hollows, which I don't post very many. I think I have like a total of like 40. But the ones that are worth like my basic floor price, which at the time was $1.79, I have dropped those. I dropped those to $1.49, which means I don't really make a whole lot, but I'm trying to entice multi-card orders. I also dropped all of my non-hollow cards, like my EVs, my Snorlax, my Mimikyus. I think that's pretty much it. I dropped all of those down to $1.49 as well. I buy those cards for a penny and a half a piece. So at $1.49, I believe I use this site that has an eBay fee calculator. I'll be making about 19 cents per card. Now I know that doesn't subtract my supplies that I use to ship the card, but I buy that in bulk and it gets taken out of my total expenses when I need them. So I don't really count that per order, but in a sense, it's gonna, like I said, it's trying to entice multi-card orders. Sorry. Um, I did change my discount a little bit. I was running a buy two get 10%, buy three get 15%, and buy four get 20% off. I have changed that a little bit now. I'm down to 5% on two cards, 10% on three cards, and 20% still on four cards. I'm trying to entice multi-card orders. Obviously, the profit margins go way up if I can just get someone to buy more than one card. But I didn't change the floor price very much on too many cards, like maybe a grand total of, I don't know, 60 cards, maybe 70. are dropped down to like a dollar. I'm sorry, I went to a dollar 59. I forgot. I changed my mind. I know I'm bad about that. I'm sorry. I did a dollar 59, not a dollar 49. I put my stuff down to a dollar 59. So if it was non-hollow, which I don't have very many non-hollows on there, it's a dollar 59 floor. Any lightly playeds and a few moderately playeds that were at my floor of a dollar 79, I dropped those to a dollar 59. So I actually am going to make 26 cents per card if they sell single. But like I said, I'm trying to entice multi-card orders because that's where your profit margins start to go really, really high up here on eBay. Um, we spent a lot of. It took a little bit longer than I would have liked, but I'll grab out this batch that's right here next to me. We took the time to put numbers on all of our sleeves, which I know some took it's a time thing. Like it takes extra time to do, but in the grand scheme of things, it's going to help when it comes to pulling orders. Um, so it's better to do it that way than how I was doing it because the way I was doing it before, like card 37 after a couple of days is not necessarily going to be card 37 at that point if I've pulled cards from that batch already, and most likely I will have. So this way it just kind of fixes that, and then I'm taking some energy cards, and then when the card sells, like say card 37 sells, I take the card out, put it in a fresh sleeve, and then I take an energy card and I stick it into the numbered sleeve and put it back in, and then I'm going to replace those cards with other cards. As I scan them in, I will put them in the place of that card in the batches. I have to manually do that, and so it's a little bit longer, but I think it's going to keep my inventory nice and clean, and I'm not just going to keep having to add new batches over and over and over again and have batches that have like 10 cards left and have batches that have 50 cards. 50 cards is going to be my max on a batch. But yeah, so we did all that. We are going to finish up on this video and then we are going to be posting cards. No more conditioning. I conditioned more cards this morning. I do have a lot more to condition, thanks to our guy we bought our bulk from. He There's a lot of playable trainers and stuff in that bulk. I'm really happy about it. It's going to look great on my TCGPlayer store. And yeah, so that was going to be the plan today. That's what we did yesterday. Sorry if I look like a hot mess. It is hot as hell in this room, and it's like over 100 degrees outside, so it's kind of miserable. I'd probably be doing this with my shirt off if I wasn't so sexy, but I don't want to get DDoSed or anything, or have people messaging me for feet pics or who knows what else. So anyways, we are going to go over the orders from yesterday, and I guess the orders from the day before because I don't think I did that. And then yeah, we already have a couple more orders for today, but we're not going to fill them till tomorrow. And then everything's going to get mailed out tomorrow, as it is, of course, the weekend. So I'm going to ship everything out on a Monday morning. So let's go ahead and pull this up, and we will switch this over. I'm not exactly very set up right now, so I think I can just show this screen for now. I don't want to DDoS anybody. I'm trying to make sure there's no important information on here. I mean, there is a little bit. All right, you guys are just gonna have to give me a second because I don't want to DDoS anybody's information, and yeah, I should have already had this done. I apologize. F F-rated YouTuber right here. So have to give me just a second. It was only 3 orders on eBay from yesterday, so we didn't do like a whole lot. And really, it was 2 orders. It was 3 orders, but it was from two people. One guy bought 2 things, in 2 separate orders. I'm not really sure why that happened or why he did that, but yeah. Because if he would have just done it the other way, he would have gotten a discount. This way, he didn't get the discount, which I guess is better for me. But um, I put that discount there for a reason, so I would have. I wish he would have gotten the discount because that's what I put it there for. So okay, I think. Let me make sure. One, two, three, four, five. And then this we can move down here for right now. All right. C plus streamer has achieved success. Here we go. I'll switch this over. So we're going to show you the orders from the last 2 days because, like I said, I don't think I showed them in the last video. But yeah, so we had two orders on the 14th, which was Friday. So not a whole lot. When I think that's because I haven't been listing. That's my fault. I'm going to uh, fix that today. But yeah, so this was the first order on Friday. This person bought two Rayquaza from Ascended Heroes Hollows. We sold them for $1.99 each, $3.98 item total after fees and the shipping. We made $1.89 on that order. This next order was our 1,200 card bulk lot that we had posted, which was our last bulk lot. We put it up, or it's been up, sorry, for quite a while. We sold it for $27.99. After shipping and fees, we're going to make $22.54 on that one. I was very close to pulling this one down. If I would have gotten through my bulk slightly faster, I was going to pull this down and make some bigger lots because I enjoy selling the bigger lots more than these smaller ones. So I don't know if I'll do this again. I might have enough to do like 1,000 card all hollow reverse hollow, and if so, I might try to do that. But obviously, I'll sell that for more than 27.99. And then today, or not today, yesterday, we had three orders. First order was this unknown eye. We sold it for $1.79. It was heavily played, vintage card. So we only net 48 cents after shipping and fees. Uh, the first of two orders from this person. They bought this Pikachu Trick or Trade Cosmo Hollow for 409. Order total 431. And after fees and shipping, we netted $2.87. And then their second card, they purchased this Roaring Moon Cosmo Hollow, lightly played with a full swirl right here by the attack damage. We sold that for 360 or 349. Order total 368 after shipping and fees. We netted $2.35. So nothing crazy. We're gonna drag up the spreadsheet right here, as you can see. So on Friday, we made $24.43 altogether. And then yesterday, we made a whopping $5.70. Like I said, I understand why my sales are down. I haven't been posting. That's on me. But we are going to fix that today. And then we didn't sell anything on TCGPlayer because we have nothing on TCGPlayer. So altogether on eBay, we have made $649.90 after shipping and fees. On TCGPlayer, we have made $62.95 after shipping and fees. And then expenses total, we're at $77.97. Our inventory is at $220, which brings our grand total profit to $414.88, which is a very nice number. This number will be going down as soon as I get a little bit more money to come through from eBay. I have some money that is in my account already, but I want to get a little bit more of it in, and then probably I'm hoping by either tomorrow or Tuesday I can reach out to the guy I'm buying the bulk from. I believe he's only got like about 10,000 non-hollow cards left, which I buy at 15 per thousand, so that'd be 150 bucks. And then yeah, I think he has a few hundred hollows, so it might be another 10 or so bucks, so 160, 170 bucks. I think it's gonna get spent because I want to get that and get through it and everything. Because even the non-hollows, there's a lot of playables and stuff in his hollow. He or in his bulk. He's a vendor. He doesn't really pull that kind of stuff. He's going for the hits, and I am totally fine with that. I will take any of his bulk that he ever has and happily sift through it and put it on my eBay store or my TCG because that's how we're going to grow. We have not bought any collections. I don't know when we're going to start buying collections. Right now, I'm focusing solely on bulk, but maybe eventually we will get some collections. I also might, for funsies, might see if he has any sealed and see what he's selling and how much it's for, or I might just go and buy like a booster box or something from one of our local game stores and rip it on stream or something just for some fun because we haven't ripped any cards in quite a while. But yeah, so that's the plan for today. This is what our business is looking like right now. Um, so here it is. Here's everything laid out. We're going to continue to try to grow these numbers. I'd really like to get a lot more consistent as far as like daily profit. Right now, our profit's kind of all over the place on eBay, and I'd like to get that more consistent. I'd love to just get to where I'm making, I'd like to say 15 to 20 a day would be a nice little just average right now. Obviously, I want more, and I know I'm probably lowballing at $15 to $20 a day, but I would be happy with that for now. Obviously, I'd want that to continue to get higher and higher as far as the average goes. But yeah, I believe that's everything. My wife, I believe, is off the next 2 days, so I do not know if I will post another video for a couple of days. But when we do, we will recap everything that we sold in the days that we didn't post a video. And yeah, so I also am thinking about maybe doing some live streams where I'm playing some video games. I enjoy playing a lot of just like chill games, like Retro Rewind and things like that. So I might stream those. And if I do get any sealed, I probably will stream ripping that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. I'm trying to build my Pokédex binder that I am doing, which is not got very many cards in it, I'm going to tell you, but it does have some, and it does have some good cards. I'll maybe show that off on stream, or maybe I'll show that off on a random video one of these times. So yeah, I believe that's going to do it for this video. If you made it this far, appreciate you watching. Please drop a like, subscribe. If you have any questions or any comments, make sure to drop them in the comments. I will answer all of my comments. And I hope you all have had a great weekend, and I hope you all have a great day. And I hope to catch you guys in the next video. Take care. God bless, and have a good one.